Family, let's get into this Drake news. Now, family, I ain't gonna lie to you. This nigga Drake is taking shots at artists. We enjoying it, and later on down the line, we are then coming to find out what this man is speaking about. What am I speaking about now currently? Let's get into it, family. Dillon Brooks has been put in a few songs of Drake, and now it seems like the lyrics Drake spit are coming to fruition. Let's check it out, family. Now, on a song I love, literally on one of my playlists as we speak, Another Late Night. Well, maybe even before we get into Another Late Night, let's do this. Okay? So, we had this right here, family. Developing story. Dillon Brooks is seeking a restraining order against the mother of his children. She threatened to cut off his fingers, per TMZ. Restraining order against former partner. Now, I will say this. Hold up. Let's get into it. NBA player Dillon Brooks filed a restraining order against his ex-partner, Heather Andrews, in LA June 25, 2025. In his filing, as reported by the Daily Mail, he has alleged that Andrew hacked his social media accounts and destroyed his belongings. The 29-year-old claimed that she threatened to ruin his career and cut his fingers off. Cut his fingers off. Keep that in your mind. Brooklyn reportedly met his 33-year-old former girlfriend in 2018 at a Las Vegas nightclub. The duo started dating shortly. In his allegation, Brooks claimed that she started harassing him when she was expecting their first child. As soon as she got that child, she knew she had him locked in. My niggas.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
They reportedly shared 2 kids. Mia, age 25, and Luna, 2, but never got married. He further alleged that he was not directly informed about the pregnancy, but found out through a social media post. Brooks is often seen posting about her kids on her Instagram and TikTok. Now, family, Dillon Brooks' ex filed for custody of their daughter, and she is also in this split. Let me see. Dillon Brooks split. In this split, again, she threatened to cut off his fingers. Now, family, if we go to Drake's Another Late Night, in this song, he says, Shorty rinsing Dillon Brooks, can't believe this nigga talking. Damn. Shorty rinsing Dillon Brooks. Can't believe this nigga talking. What else did he say in this song? Or send a finger to your mama in some FedEx boxes. Or send a finger. Now, didn't we just read? Hold up. What was we? Where we went? I guess I closed it out. But didn't Shorty just say right here, the 29-year-old also claimed that she threatened to ruin his career and cut his fingers off. I don't know how this nigga Drizzy did it, but damn it, damn. Yes, cut off the money makers. TMZ must recruit reporters all over the world. That is a fact. Shit, she got up in the water. Yes, she did. MOB style. Yeah, this is some mob shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, I don't know how Drake did that. I don't know how Drake did that. Because this song came out months ago. It came out months ago. How did he know? I wonder if she was pillow talking and told somebody that she was going to cut this nigga fingers off and it got back to the boy. It gets deeper. Pause. So, we have this situation. Next, and we're going to get into this T-Pain story right after this, but also, family, this is Rihanna, and she's wearing a t-shirt. Family, my brother Citrus.
You the man. You the man.
Citrus, I appreciate you pulling up, twin. You already know. I hope everything is going good. Now, Rihanna, and we can tell this is a very young Rihanna. I wonder who took this photo. And she's baking cookies. Do you notice the gun cookies she's making here? Nevertheless, she is wearing a t-shirt that says, "Leave that boy alone." Now, there was a lyric that Drake says in Family Matters. Hold up. Okay. Here we go. Family. Okay. Right up in here. I ain't even know you rap still because they only talk about your fit again. Probably gotta have a kid again before we ever talk about dropping shit again. Even when you do drop, they gonna say you should have modeled because it's mid again. Smoking Fenty about it should have put you on the first one trying to get it in. Ask Fring if this a good idea the next time you cut it in that bed again. She'll even tell you, leave the boy alone before you get your head split again. Now, Fring is Rihanna. She'll even tell you, leave the boy alone before you get your head split again. Family, the boy is good. The boy is good. The boy is good. We can't act like the boy ain't good. The boy is good. God damn. The boy is good. It's always fire when you hear a lyric, you already like the lyric, and then later on, the lyric comes out to be even doper. Okay? That's always something. Okay, now, family, let's get into this T-Pain story, family. T-Pain has essentially said Drake has overstayed his welcome, but is T-Pain just hating? Is T-Pain having some feelings that he could have had for a while about Drake? Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so here's the clip. Let's check it out.
Here's the crazy thing. The one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing. One thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words. Drake said, "I want to be one of them people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out." I have ever since said,
You really
"Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all." I'll see y'all when I drop. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop something. Let me know if you heard it. Drake is like, no, listen. Okay, I got another one. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Y'all didn't like that one? Okay, real quick. Just one more. Let me try one more. And then he's the person that he said, he didn't want to be. And I learned that from him. Like when he said that, I want to gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. I was like, you know what? I'm out this bitch.
This is live shows now.
I'm out this motherfucker. I'm not trying to impress y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about live or die. Why the fuck would I keep trying to impress y'all niggas? I'm out. I'm done. I did everything that I was trying to do. I changed the game. I made a sound. What else? What else?
You literally can't. It's only even if you make a hit today, it
won't even. That's just normal.
Yes.
It's just normal. It's like, yeah, that's okay.
Well, shit.
Cool song.
Now, me personally, I have to disagree with T-Pain. Let's break it down. Let's talk about it, family. Now, Drake is an anomaly. Drake is a one-of-a-kind artist. We haven't seen an artist like Drake before Drake. T-Pain saying Drake should gracefully bow out at this point. Family, I don't think Drake has hit the plateau of us not wanting to hear from him. Family, and I want to hear from you. You tell me. Are you tired of Drake? Do you feel like Drake has overstayed his welcome in hip hop? Now, me personally, Drake just went through the most challenging part of his career ever. And let's be honest, Drake has had multiple challenges in his career. The first challenge Drake had was the ghostwriting allegations. Drake should have been done then, if we're being honest. But what did he do? Drake gave us a battle with Meek Mill, which is already defined in the culture. Battle rapping, deeply rooted in hip-hop culture, and he gave us a classic. He gave us back-to-back out of that battle. He escaped. Boom. Ghostwriting, now don't get it twisted. Some people kept a stigma on Drake after that. You have ghostwriters. Some people kept that stigma. It still stuck with him. Nevertheless, he escaped. What do we have next? The Pusha T battle. And I'm just speaking on the moments that really challenged Drake's career. Next, we had the Pusha T moment. You are hiding a child. This is the first battle we said Drake is considered to have lost, right? Now, some people say it's debatable. If you're asking me, Drake lost this battle, right? But what happens after this battle? We get Scorpion. He gives us more hits. He gives us more good music, and he essentially works his way out of that box. Not done with the culture again. But this last moment that Drake just went through with Kendrick Lamar would be the nail in the coffin if you're asking me. If Drake was done, Kendrick would have did it. If Drake was done, Kendrick would have done it. But what do we get as soon as this battle is essentially over? We get the album with Party. And with the album with Party, he has again delivered a hit in Nokia. He's given us some other songs that we like in that album. And don't get me wrong, these songs are not for everyone. Everyone doesn't love Nokia. I understand it. But to the general masses, he did it again. So I'm saying all this to say T-Pain is comparing himself to Drake, which he should not be doing. T-Pain has, in my opinion, it's what do you call the complex when, like a God complex? Everything draws back to him. At one time, T-Pain was the hottest and this unique artist who created a sound. But I think when Drake came around, he looked at Drake the same way Kanye looks at Drake, as an artist who's now stolen my thunder, an artist who's now stolen the spotlight. No one's speaking about me because now everyone's speaking about Drake, and I feel like I'm a better artist than Drake. I feel like I'm more than Drake. I feel like I'm this. It's really, in my eyes, envy. It's pure envy. Let's play this clip again. Oh, excuse me. Let's play this clip again.
The one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing. One thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words. Mm-hmm. Drake said, I want to be one of the people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. Yeah. I have ever since said,
yeah.
you really thank y'all. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all when I drop. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop something. Yeah. Let me know if you heard it. Yeah. Drake is like, no, listen. Okay, I got another one. Hold, check this out. Check this out. Y'all didn't like that one? Okay, real quick. Just
see, and here's the thing. What he said right there is a lot. If Drake would have dropped and we all would have been like, Drake, that, and don't get me wrong, Drake has misses. But he hasn't had enough misses for us to be like, you're done. And that day does come. Listen, family, I'm having some hard times as we speak. You see this guy right here on my wall, Lil Wayne? I'm getting to the realization that the Wayne I came up with is not the Wayne we have today. Okay? Now, if T-Pain said this exact same thing about Wayne, I might have to agree. I may have to agree, and that would hurt. It would hurt. But after the showing Wayne just gave me, it's not that he can't rap no more, but boy, you doing anything. you can gracefully bow out if you just gonna do anything. I'm sorry. And you my #1 rapper of all time. Drake hasn't hit Carter 6 levels yet. He ain't there yet. If I'm being honest, I think most of us are anticipating Drake's next album to see what he has to say after going through the so-called 20v1, the loss to Kendrick. He just had to watch Kendrick go around the world chanting, "They not like us," picking up the biggest bags in the world. He just had to see the artist they say now has the throne go around the world with it. Right? So I just don't think Drake is done yet. And don't get me wrong, family, don't get it twisted. I'm sorry. I'm definitely reading the comments. It's just entertainment. They can't take it that personal. And we're going to speak because Drake did respond to this. So we're going to get into that. It's too late for all that lovey-dovey shit. You already know I'm on point with that. All right, let's get it. The King of Auto-Tune, and that's a fact. Look, T-Pain did give us a sound, but I feel like you shit on your own legacy when you're coming at another artist's legacy. T-Pain, you are that. We do look at you and put you on a Mount Rushmore of creators, of sounds. We put you up there. But don't waste your time, speaking about another artist saying what they need to do and this and that. Drake is an anomaly. We haven't seen it before. Anyway, let me keep going. I can ramble on about that forever. Let's keep it going. All right. Now, here we have another clip of T-Pain speaking about Drake. Now, family, this is in 2018. This is in 2018. He sat down with the other Drake hater, Joe Budden, right? And at this time, although Joe Budden was a Drake hater, he wasn't living in the hate like he is today, right? But let's check out what T-Pain had to say back then, 2018.
I'll tell you what I couldn't do. I couldn't listen to side B of Scorpion with you. Couldn't do it.
Well, yes, we're too romantic.
Couldn't do it. Not even that. Fuck the being the romantic part. I just couldn't argue about side B with you. It would just be too much.
We'd be arguing about side B.
Oh, we would argue so much about side B because, first of all, half of it's me.
This nigga was clearly lying.
He said half of Scorpion side B is him. Let's go to the track list. I remember that album. I actually love Scorpion. I love Scorpion. So let's check out Scorpion's track list. Drake, Scorpion. Side B, he says. Correct? Side B, he says, is all him. Okay. We have the album here. Let me get in place. Pause. Now, side A, we got up until think track 12 ends side A. I'm pretty sure it's around track 12. 13, we got Peak. I need to listen to Peak again. Summer Games, Jaded, Nice for What, Finesse. Now, Jaded is not T-Pain at all, but Jaded is an amazing song. This is probably my favorite Drake R&B song, no cap. Jaded, no cap. Nice for What, a hit. Some T-Pain and that type of rapping does not sound like at all. Finesse is not a T-Pain sound. Ratchet, Happy Birthday will be the closest T-Pain sound. That one will be the closest T-Pain sound. That's How You Feel is a rap song. Blue 10 is a rap song. In My Feelings, family, we remember In My Feelings. Kiki, do you love me? Don't Matter to Me, Drake and Mike. That is not a T-Pain sound at all. After Dark, no. Final Fantasy, March 14th is a rap song. What the hell is T-Pain talking about? These are not T-Pain sounding tracks, family. Am I tweaking? These are not T-Pain sounding tracks. They're not.
The romantic part, I just couldn't argue about side B with you. It would just be too much.
We'd be arguing about side B.
Oh, we would argue so much about side B because, first of all, half of it's me. Let's just get that out the way.
Half of his what?
Me, nigga. That's all. So I get that.
I love you.
Yeah,
you don't want to say.
I'll tell you what I couldn't do.
Half of it is him. Man, look. I think it's been some other clips before T-Pain hating. I'm pretty sure I even posted a video on my page before of T-Pain hating. Let me see some. Let me see. Maybe I haven't. I thought I have. But we won't take the time to go through them all right now. Okay. Now, Drake has responded to T-Pain. And he states, "This guy always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name. Not only that, and I do agree, before we even get into that, I do agree. From the times I've heard T-Pain speak about Drake, it has always been hate. It really has. It really has. If you can remember more moments, let me know in the comments, family. You also had Offset stepping in to take up for the boy. That's right. He wants another single. That's a fact. That's a good move, Offset. That's a good move. That's a good move. You just broke up with Cardi. You already know you wanna hit him with a banger. You might need that Drake feature. Make sure you on the right side of history. I see what it is. Offset states, "The boy's the boy. Shit ain't gonna change all that hating on another grown man who do more numbers than everybody is diabolical." Hold on, I read that all wrong. The boy's the boy. Shit ain't gonna change. All that hating on another grown man who do more numbers than everybody is diabolical. That's a better reading. Okay. And I agree with Offset. I do. I do. Okay. All right. Do we got, no, I think that's it with the T-Pain portion.